Congratulations on being newly listed on the CSE. Hi, welcome to an episode of Newly Listed on the Canadian Securities Exchange. I'm your host, Barrington Miller, Director of Issuer Engagement, and today I'm here with Mijem Newcomm Tech Inc. and with their CEO and chairperson, Mr. Phuong Dinh. How's it going, Phuong?
Great. Thank you for having me.
Tell us, what does your company do?
So basically, we are a social marketplace platform for Gen Z. We connect Gen Z communities where we enable them to perform consumer-to-consumer transactions, whether it is buying and selling textbooks, electronics, and furniture. And basically, that's what our company does.
So is this mostly for students, university, college, or is it for everybody?
Our main target group is the Gen Z demographic, which a huge share is post-secondary students in university and college.
And is it restricted to Canada, US, worldwide? Whereabout would you operate?
So right now we are primarily focused in the US and Canadian market. The US and Canadian market by itself has about 92 million Gen Z population. So this is a vast market by itself.
How did you get into this? Like, where did the idea come from?
So it's funny you ask, but I know that buying and selling is a problem that has always existed. Whether someone has an old couch they want to get rid of and have a new owner take care of it, or whatever it is. But the issue with a lot of current buy and sell platforms is they're simply transactional, they're simply anonymous, and they're not relevant, particularly for our Gen Z demographic. What we found as we built out our product is Gen Zers, they want to connect with their peers since they have similar problems as one another, whether it is textbooks. Gen Zers are likely to buy and sell used textbooks, or whether they're looking for a roommate or to simply buy and sell with someone nearby. So with a platform simply dedicated to them, then they know they are dealing with their peers that are located nearby.
Now, this sounds like it has potential for other things, such as like a dating service, perhaps. Can love be found on your platform?
There's no limit to what people do on our platform when they chat with one another. So that is not to say people don't message each other if there's interest outside of simply connecting to buy and sell. But as a platform right now, our primary focus is connect Gen Zers to enable them to do intra-community transactions, mainly buying and selling physical products or posting events or sharing services, ride shares, and other activities that they'd like to do with fellow Gen Z communities.
Now, the company, I'm sure, is backed and backed by people. Can you talk a little bit about your team and the people that work alongside you?
So our team comprises of a very diverse team members. We have young team members, we have senior team members with a lot of experience. So we love that how we have diversity in our team, including recently having Lori Freudenberg joining us as our CMO. So we have all kinds of team members, and we have brand ambassadors as well across the US and Canada in our team. So yeah, and with a diverse team, it allows us to understand different perspectives, different angle. And we also listen closely to our target demographic, Gen Z, which we do have team members who do belong in the Gen Z demographic.
Now, there's a lot of social platforms that are out there. What would you say is your biggest differentiator between you and your peers or competitors?
So right now we have two key differentiators. The first one I want to highlight, and that's recent development, and we're very excited about it, is we have a Bitcoin SV loyalty system where our users potentially can get Bitcoin SV back for every successful transaction. So when a user buys or sells something on our platform, they earn points for which they can then convert to Bitcoin SV. Now, the interesting thing about this digital currency, Bitcoin SV, is it's much more low cost when it comes to transactions. It requires a lot less energy per transaction, and it's a lot more efficient than the original blockchain, Bitcoin blockchain. So part of our internal studies too is we found that more than half of Gen Zers believe that cryptocurrency will become widely adopted. So we expect that this new Bitcoin SV loyalty system will be of interest to many. The second thing that's unique and differentiates us about other social platforms is that we're a social platform where people connect to do intra-community transactions to help one another. So as I mentioned, one of the things that they can do is we support community sustainability where people would buy and sell used goods. So buy and sell used clothing, textbooks, and so forth. So it's part of being a champion for sustainability. But not only that, our social marketplace platform connects members so they can do inter-community services, whether they want to tutor someone, provide a rideshare, or whatever. So that's our platform has more utility than other just simply social platforms.
ESG is one of the themes that is an undercurrent with the Canadian Securities Exchange, especially this year, and it's good to see companies like you and yours emerging with this. Now, what would current shareholders and new shareholders have to look forward to in the next 3, 6, or 12 months with Mijem?
So we recently were supported by the Air Group with the last 2 recent financing rounds. And what we look forward to is over the next coming months to show user growth, and at the same time to show that we have the ability to monetize usage on our app.
Well, Phuong, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. We look forward to following your story and watching you grow, because as you grow, we grow. If people want to find out more information about your company, where should they go?
So people can simply go onto our website, www.mijem.com, or if they'd like some investor-related content, then they can go to investor.mijem.com.
Thank you so much, Phuong. I've been your host, Barrington Miller. This has been another episode of Newly Listed on the CSE, and check out the stock symbol, MJEM. See you on the next episode.
Thank you so much.